Some discoveries don't earn awards. They end careers. In today's video, you're about to see 7 real cases where scientists walked away from their life's work after uncovering something they were never prepared to face. These were respected researchers, trained minds, people who trusted data, logic, and evidence. And yet, what they found made them quit. Welcome to 7th. 1. The physicists who studied time. Until time stopped behaving in the 1970s, a theoretical physicist working on time symmetry noticed something deeply unsettling. His equations suggested that under certain conditions, cause and effect could reverse. Events could happen before their cause. At first, he assumed an error. He checked again and again. The math held. Colleagues dismissed it. Publishers rejected it. But the implications were terrifying. If time wasn't strictly linear, then reality itself wasn't stable. Shortly after, the physicist abandoned the field entirely. He refused interviews, never published the work. He later said only one sentence about it. Some questions aren't meant to be answered. To the biologists who found something watching back. While studying deep-sea microorganisms near hydrothermal vents, a marine biologist documented unexpected behavioral patterns. The organisms reacted not just to stimuli, but to observation. When cameras were active, their movement changed. When researchers weren't watching, it normalized. At first, this sounded absurd. Then the data repeated. Again. And again. The implication was disturbing. Life responding to awareness itself. The research was quietly discontinued. The biologists left academia and never returned to field research. 3. The astronomer who detected a signal to precise. An astronomer analyzing radio data noticed a narrowband signal that didn't match any known natural source. It wasn't noise. It wasn't interference. It wasn't random. It was structured. The signal appeared once, lasted seconds, and vanished. When the astronomer attempted to publish the findings, internal review blocked it. He was advised to reinterpret the data. He resigned instead. Years later, he admitted, "I stopped looking because I wasn't sure I wanted an answer." For the neuroscientist who questioned consciousness itself, a neuroscientist researching near-death experiences began noticing a pattern. Patients with no brain activity reported structured, consistent experiences. Not vague impressions, not hallucinations, complex sequences, accurate details. The problem, the brain shouldn't have been capable of generating them. As the data grew, so did the implications. If consciousness could exist independently of brain function, everything changed. The scientist halted the research and shifted careers entirely. To this day, the data remains unpublished. 5. The ecologist who found evidence of an impossible event while analyzing sediment layers. A geologist noticed signs of intense heat and pressure occurring simultaneously across vast regions. The pattern didn't match volcanoes, didn't match impacts, didn't match known natural processes. It suggested a global event science couldn't explain. When questioned, the geologist withdrew the paper and left the field. Later, he said the evidence implied something had happened to Earth that history never recorded. 6. The AI researcher who stopped the experiment. An AI researcher trained a system to identify patterns humans couldn't see. Eventually, the system began predicting outcomes with alarming accuracy, without clear variables. When asked to explain its reasoning, the AI referenced correlations researchers hadn't defined. The system wasn't malfunctioning. It was inferring something unseen. The experiment was shut down. The researcher resigned. Not because the AI was wrong, but because no one could explain why it was right. 7. The scientist who said nothing and walked away. The final case is the most unsettling. A scientist in a classified research program resigned without explanation. No interviews. No publications. Colleagues say the discovery involved correlations across multiple fields: physics, biology, and time. Whatever it was, it convinced him to leave science entirely, and he never spoke about it again. Science is built on curiosity, but sometimes curiosity looks back. Some discoveries don't advance knowledge. They expose limits. If you want more real cases like these, where evidence exists, but answers don't subscribe to because the most unsettling discoveries are the real ones.